Welcome back to DummyNation. Today we're going to be playing as one of the most upvoted nations in one of the past videos, which is Australia, which is an easy country according to the game. Now it does start off in a nice spot. We are a democracy, 13th best GDP, population is 54, a little bit low. GDP per capita pretty high, unfortunately. Military power 17th, political freedom 27. Looking at our troops, we have about 18 million firepower, which is great. Diplomacy wise, we are friends with the United Kingdom and Vatican City. We could get a friendship with the United States right off the bat, though. What's our exchange rate at? 76? Let's just go ahead and get a friendship with the United States. Rarely do those come along so early. It doesn't affect our exchange rate now, but will be helpful in the later game. And let's go ahead and raise our democratic solidarity score. It will cost a little bit, but let's get Liberator up a lot. That'll bring us to 84. Not the best. Excuse me. What is our score? 92. I'm actually okay with where we're at. I'll raise it a little bit just for more Liberator. We'll decrease military service. I don't anticipate us getting invaded anytime soon. So we'll go ahead and change that. In terms of troops, let's go ahead and get, how many tanks could we get? Let's get about 2K. That's good enough. And let's get like 1,000 let's get 900 rockets. We have a little bit of troops to pull from. So let's go ahead and get a couple units. Oh, wow. That's all the commandos we can get? Oh, we used all of our money. All right, so that's all of our money. In terms of research, let's go ahead and go down the social research. Put about 30 points into this and 2 points into moral high ground. Oh no, we don't have the research. Okay, well, 30 points into that. We start off with a lot less research than the previous nations we played. Now, in terms of immediate targets, we do have Papua New Guinea up here who doesn't have any troops, so that is an easy one to just go grab. Let's go ahead and grab that. Okay, Papua New Guinea has been defeated. Is there anybody easy target over here that we want to take advantage of? Not really. We do need population, so maybe like a Tanzania would be good. We get early into Africa. In fact, let's do that. Let's go early into Africa. Let's take our 20 million troops over here. Indonesia. What would an alliance treaty with you cost? Pretty cheap. Let's go ahead and get an alliance treaty with Indonesia. We are making so much money, which is a complete change of pace. We could get East Timor. It's more or less, but I'm going to leave that for now, as I've got bigger plans to increase our population, because again, it's very low. What are we at now after Papua New Guinea? 42. Not a great spot. We need a lot more people to be able to recruit from. So let's go straight into Tanzania. Just double check their alliances. They don't have any, so we should be able to clear this out pretty quickly. They're out of troops, so let's go ahead and start splitting. You could rush Nigeria for population. They've got 12 million. That's a little tough. I definitely could, but I'd rather focus on these guys over here who are a little bit weaker. So those guys are done. Let's go ahead and fight down Mozambique next. Just claim the easy countries first. DRC, 4 million, a little strong. All right, they're done. And Malawi doesn't have any troops, so we'll just go ahead and fight them down as well. Now, what were you doing? You were getting pretty adventurous. You have about 2 million. Kenya is a great target. We should go into Kenya after Malawi. That gives us a lot of options. Oh, but the Americans are fighting the DRC. Let's take a look. 66 versus 83. Population 18 versus 27. I honestly think we fight both. So let's split an army. Let's go here with Kenya. Let's go here with DRC and fight down both at the same time. And this will also give us borders with America, so that should help our exchange rate out. Yes, it does. Oh, we didn't fix our budget. Let's bring down social spending a lot. Get a little bit more growth out there. Bring out R&D because it's cheap. 2.83 is going to be a good growth rate, and we'll continue on from there. All right, that is Kenya and the DRC gone. Uganda is a good one to get out of the way. Don't need to let them build up. So let's go ahead and fight Uganda. And I believe this is going to be our ammunition shortage. Yeah, we've run out of ammunition. Nigeria is getting fought down, though. Hold on. Let's jump over there. If the United States fully takes out their military, we might be able to jump on this. And that'll be a lot of population very quickly. 9 million. So they left them. That's Russia. Can I get into Benin? I want to get into Benin just in case the United States comes back to fight Nigeria. That we have a way to get into Nigeria, too. All right, so that's done. We take a break. Our ammunition shortage is going to be high. We have $1 million in the bank to spend. We need gunners really bad, but we also need rocket artillery. So I'm going to get 2,000 rocket artillery out there. And now we kind of play the waiting game. How are we looking as a country? We have the 12th best GDP, 4th in population, so we definitely risen up in there. GDP per capita is 95, so things are looking very good for us. Oh, Iran's fallen? Hold on. Can we get over to Iran? Russia and the United States are both putting a big push in there. And since we have such a high recruitable population, let's get some more commandos. And let's fight Iran. Ammunition shortage, how bad is it? Not the worst, not the best. We can probably get away with one more fight here. And Iran's just a really good target. They're the 35th best GDP. Most of the good territory hasn't been spoken for. And let's get a big unit of gunners, too. We don't really have any. And call me crazy. I want to attack India. Who are your friends? You don't have any. You've been in a war with Pakistan. Pakistan's gone. But India right now only has 3 million troops and 8 million reservists. They are still a democracy, where Pakistan is a autocracy. But if we could get India, that would be a big game changer for us. We have a big unit of gunners on the way. I'm going to get some attack helicopters, and I think we push India. Now, just taking a look at our diplomacy. Not a lot of people want to be friends with us, which is okay. We could get Mexico. Let's grab them. Still friends with Indonesia? Yes. Exchange rate up is still nice and high. India's going to change a lot for us, though. And we have some points to spend. I think I want to start off with a level of international aid. So we're going to wait for this to ease the negative spread effect of our diplomatic interactions, because attacking India is not going to be popular. Even though they don't have a lot of allies, they're close to allies with a lot of people. Okay, we get international aid. We've got $1 million in the bank. Let's buy another 1,000 tanks. How have you built up? Slightly. Not a lot, though. I think we could handle this. Okay, those are done. Just double check to make sure you haven't gotten a new friend. No, you haven't. We've got 25 million firepower. I think we used it on India. Let's get over there. Getting India, who's the 4th biggest GDP, will push us probably into 3rd. Or maybe we'll just take their place at 4th. But either way, it's going to be good for us. Now, we're going to avoid their capital for the time being. Attack down south, so we're not dealing with the constant rebels of fighting in Delhi. Wait for their army to come over. That looks like as a part of it. They've got 2 million left. The reservists are going to be the biggest push, though. Although I think we're kind of crushing the reservists. Reservists, yeah, they're gone. So now it's just the military left. And I'm going to split this army once. And let's just continue to keep grabbing parts of India. Already moving up the leaderboard. We're in the top 10 now. Let's keep reinforcing with commandos. Oh, that's a big army. What is that? 3 million tanks? Hold on, let's gather everyone. Run together. Okay, those armies are defeated. We're down to 15, so we're going to keep this army together, as India's throwing a lot of forces out to try and stop us. Ammunition shortage, how bad is it? Super bad. Okay, so let's try and peace out with India. Cheap peace treaty. Let's restock our ammunition. We take a big swath of it. We're now 4th in GDP ourselves. So this will give us time to build back up our army. We needed that little reprieve because the ammunition shortage was just going to be basically meaning that we're throwing troops into the grinder. We're sending troops out with guns but no ammo. So we've got to wait for that to come back. China's going to be keeping them weak for us, which is nice. And how does that affect us on the global stage? 75, so people are liking us less. That is okay. Russia's gone hostile with us. Hold on. You don't have a lot of troops. And you're an autocracy. Keeping that in mind. Okay, that is low. But what is our standing treaty with India? It's another 2,000 days. I don't think they're going to survive that long. If they do, we'll jump in. You definitely have the population to auto-produce. I don't think you're wrong. Yeah, we definitely could auto-produce. Let's get some gunners, reservists, and commandos out there. Reservists, the earlier you start them, the better off you'll be. We do have some money, so let's get some moral high ground, which will reduce the cost of buying future alliances. We can get one more level of that. I'm gearing up for a potential war with Russia. I want to see what they do. Oh, India declared war on us. Hold on, we got to finish off India. Let's bring everybody over. Yeah, I wasn't really looking for the fight with India. I was more than happy to peace out with them, but I understand why they want to fight me, as I've taken, 3/4 of their country. Okay, we've taken Delhi, so now it's just about finishing up India. How much are we hurting? We're actually growing in military size because we're auto-producing troops now, so that is good for us. And then I think we might have missed out on our window with Russia. They're getting a little bit strong now. Now, 24 million might be a little bit too tough. And honestly, we don't need to push it. We are the 3rd strongest GDP at this point. So I think we finish with India and we start playing a little bit more diplomatic game. We have another 8.8 points, so let's get the last level of moral high ground. And we're going to start working on our prestige. All right, that is India done. Good for us. Exchange rate's at 69% because we've isolated a lot of the world. Just want to make sure that you didn't flip over. Nope, and you're strong. Okay, so with that being said, I think we are kind of done for the time being. Russia seems to have fallen out of our grasp a little bit. 13 million plus 12 million is 25. It's a little bit much for what I'm wanting to spend. Even though we do have 40, we could win that, but then how long would it take us to build back up is the question. So I think with a good population, a good GDP per capita, and a good GDP overall, we call it good, we go home, and we wait for a big domino to fall. Bangladesh was attacked. I was considering it, but they're friends with Thailand. 14th population, 90. Oh, you know what? Let's go ahead and invade Bangladesh if we can get over there. Yeah, Thailand's declared war on us. Let's see if we can buy them off. We can finish off Bangladesh and keep buying troops. We could definitely use a little bit of combat aircraft, though. We're pretty much exhausted that. Mongolia's also declared war on us, but it's a cheap one to buy off. And we are done with Bangladesh. So let's send everybody home and build up troops for a little bit. Now, we are growing at 2.7, but everyone's growing a little bit faster than us. Everyone's growing at 3. Japan, what's your growth look like? You're spending a lot on R&D. I like that. Military spending's down to 9. Liquidity's low. I think we could do the same. And that should be good for us. Hold on. Japan is fighting Russia. Who's going to win this fight? 29 million versus 9 million? Let's let this play out, see if it's going to be a serious war. We could also take out Vietnam. If they have 4 million reservists, 20 million firepower. I think this is going to be the end of Russia. I think we jump over to Russia. Let's buy a big unit of tanks really quickly. Ba-bam. And let's go over to Russia. Now, we need to avoid them because we're technically at war with them already. We don't need to walk through their territory, I should say. But we want to get to the eastern side of Russia. There. Now, who are your friends? Panama, Zambia, Lesotho, Sri Lanka, Rwanda, North Korea, Ghana, and that is it. Not very big guys. Yeah, Russia has fallen. They have 9 million left. This is a perfect time for us to attack. We have 46. Let's go into Russia and start buying off the little guys who are declaring war on us. So we fight a 1v1. We have not fought your military, but I am going to split just because Russia's really hard to take with the amount of rebels that spawn if you don't. It should bleed out your reservists, though. Yeah, they're down to 2 million firepower. Here comes their army. They run away. Okay, gather everyone. Fight them now. This is Russia's army, so once this is defeated, we should be hunting seasons open. Ooh, we lost a lot in that fight, though. It's okay. We keep pushing. And we can get a level of prestige, which is going to help our reputation out in the world. And we can afford another level of prestige. Great for us. Let's try and keep our armies focused down south. Status update, though. How are we doing? Still third in the world. Population's very high. Second. GDP's still pretty good at 66. Russia's been mostly defeated. We've conquered all their territories down here. So things are looking good for us. And we just keep bulk buying big things and producing stuff along the way. I think our production's still fine. 46% is a little high. Let's bring that down. Population seems to have decreased. In order to keep this number up high, we'd have to invest socially a little bit more. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Increase our population. Now, we are in a recession, so it's affecting that a little bit. And our exchange rate is low. That's because we lost the friendship with the United States. Got to keep that one there. And we really need to start working on getting more friends. All right, looks like the United States is going to finish our job for us, so let's just crush this last rebel. And I think we call it a day. Okay. That is good for us. Do we want any nationalism? Population growth would actually be kind of good in this situation. Because we have so much free land, we could really boom up in population. So that might be good for us. We're spending a little bit more in social spending, still growing at 3%, so we're fine on that front. Third in the world, who is ahead of us? United States, obviously, and China. Yes, we're going faster than Japan is. Not as fast as the United Kingdom. Let's go ahead, send everybody home, and be a little bit more peaceful so that there's a chance we can get more alliances, because right now not a lot of people want to be friends with us. China looks like they're gonna be really strong in this game. Yeah, they got a lot of troops already. They're gonna be a problem. Look at that, 26,000 rocket artillery. We'll just zoom ahead until we get to enough points for this. Boom. Let's spend some money on tanks. Anyone want to be friendly? Not really. South Korea though would be a good one. Japan hates us for some reason. I'd honestly like to become friends with Japan. This price is slightly coming down though. So I think the longer we're at peace, the cheaper that's going to be. And I'd love to be friends with Japan. Because we do touch borders with them. They would help our exchange rate out immediately. I think in the United States, they're still friends with us. But even with the United States, our exchange rate's starting to slip a little. So let's go ahead, try and get that alliance with Japan. Does that affect our alliance with the United States? It doesn't. Exchange rate's up to 69, so a little bit better. Nice. But we can start going down innovative spirit, which is going to increase the amount of the speed of which we do research or get research. So that's going to be our priority here, just casually spending money. No need for us to really jump in anything as the third best. We don't want to be in first. The first place person gets nuked. We don't want to be third or first. We'll be happy in third. We'll wait for like the United States to fall or China to fall. In fact, you are pretty weak right now. 34 million reservists. No, we need that alliance back, to be honest with you. Our exchange rate tanks without it. Well, we've been investing in our military for quite some time. We're at 68 million. They're at 168. It's going to be a while before we could potentially fight China. Argentina's at war with us. I don't know why. I have a lot of friends. Can we just peace out with you? I don't know why I'm at war with people. I'm not doing anything. I'd like to find another friend. Let's get the United Kingdom. You can be my friend. All right, but I think we finished with innovative spirit. We're going to start going down blind nationalism. Make it harder for people to take territory, especially at the end if we get in a situation where we're land rushing and everyone's starting to invade us. Well, we can counter that with blind nationalism. So that's going to be our focus here. And this should be the last thing we really need over here. We are losing percentage. We moved up to second in the world. Wow. China's running away with us right now. They're at 77%. I don't know what happened to the United States. Did they get invaded? They just lost so much of their market share. I'm a little bit worried that there's not enough people to... Technology hasn't advanced enough for people to bomb China. So we're going to keep to our 85% rule. If they get up to 85% and no one's bombed them or challenged them, we'll be the ones to do it, even though I don't want to. If not, we're going to work down a couple levels of economic research. We finished multiculturalism. So we're going to start saving money to get up to sovereign wealth fund. But this does scare me. We need some more freaking friends too. Let's buy Germany real quick. That will help out a little bit. It's a nice economy. Is there anybody cheap? That'd be worth it. Not really. China's growing much faster than you, and USA isn't growing at all, so no one slow down their growth without nukes. Yeah. People start to nuke, though. I'm kind of hoping that comes in, because I could not fight China right now. They have 2 million troops. 200 million. We have less than half of that. Times ain't looking good, Chief. They're growing at such a fast rate. We need to grow as fast as they do. Maybe we can slow it down that way. We can't really do that. We need the research. Yeah, they're at 85%. They're not being stopped. We gotta do something. Oh, no. I hate this. What do they even have? 47,000 freaking tanks. Oh my god. I don't know why the USA collapsed. We're buying stuff. I don't think it's going to be enough to counter them. I don't even know if it's going to be enough to slow them down. Okay. Where can we take away from their capital that's worth something? I think we target Manchuria. Not enough research to go on the military tree. I know. I'm just kind of hoping somebody will fight them. They're also friends with so much of the world too, which is just insanity. Somebody please do something. It's got to be us. We got to weaken them. We have 100 million. They've got 240. Oh, gosh. And we got wiped. We didn't even take any territory. They barely lost anything. China's fighting Japan. I think that's going to be it. I think they're going to win. They're going down in percentage somehow. Israel's attacking them. Vietnam's attacking them. Okay. Maybe we didn't need to jump in there. There's the nuclear bombs. Okay, we're fine. The game doesn't end. Yeah, look at all the nuclear bombs being dropped. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. I don't think we needed to go in. And I think the AI's triggers 95%, which means we're going to zoom through Italy. Why are you declaring war on me, brother? I need an alliance. 17 million protects us. We don't have a military of our own at this point. We're trying to save our money to get sovereign wealth fund. But because we lost our entire military fighting into China, didn't even make a dent, we're in a tough spot. Here comes the USA. Do some damage, boys. Yeah, nobody can really fight them. They still have 100 million. They're barely losing anything. They aren't aggressive as AI. Once you hit 95%, that like triggers a heat-seeking missile on whatever country's winning. How strong is our military? 28. Yeah, China's all the way back down to 85. We've dropped to 4th in economics because we're investing so much in military and everyone's trying to catch up to China. It's fine to drop off. We play this a little bit slow. We get the money first, and then we get the economy. I mean, like Australia's not aggressive when they're AI. It depends. Every country has a role of how aggressive they're going to be. Sometimes Australia gets aggressive, but it is a low roll. Indonesia's at war with us. 6.8 million. Interesting. I'm going to keep going down remittance. We're almost done. We've got 2 more levels. And we want to get to a couple G's before we start building a military. But Indonesia's definitely a target. We don't have like a crazy military right now. But we could get enough to get Indonesia, which would help us. All right. Let's do some military logistics. By the time we finish our R&D research, we should be ready to go to war. Be able to start buying some troops. Okay, that is all done. Let's start working down military research. Italy doesn't have a lot of reservists. Let's get an alliance with you. We don't have a lot of friends, which is a problem. Let's peace out with the people we're at war with, which should make other alliances cheaper. Germany's 200 million. Let's get Germany. We'll get Denmark. We'll get Finland. Missed so much happening in Europe because we didn't have the military to jump on anything. What are we even at now? We're 5th in GDP. Yeah, we've really fallen off, but we're prioritizing research, which nobody else is, which is allowing us to really get some things going for us. Once we finish the military tree, we're going to have like 10 G's at the very least, and then we can start spending. How's our military look just organically? We're back at 100 million. So this is doable. Everyone's still dropping bombs on China because they're down to 60%. Indonesia's actually surpassed us. They built back up. Okay, so we bought back some friends. We're up to 74%. Now we just get this last level of Art of War. We start buying troops, and then we can rock and roll. We can decrease the amount of research that we have, buy everything at once, do some big moves. All right, so we have finished Art of War. I would like to fight Indonesia. Who are your friends? Nobody that we're super worried about, to be honest with you. Let's go down and just buy everyone off, though. So Lithuania, Philippines, Taiwan, Estonia, Malaysia, Guyana, Romania, Tajikistan, Singapore, Botswana, Andorra. China's going to be a rough one. I think we'll try and peace treaty with China. I don't want a friendship with them. Let's check our diplomacy, see how that affected the friends that we have. So we lost like the United States, Italy, Norway, Turkey, and Japan. Okay, so now let's start buying some tanks and stuff. Let's buy 4 levels of tanks, 4 levels of rockets, 4 levels of helicopters, 2 levels of combat aircraft. Actually, we'll do 3. We'll buy as many drones as we can until the thing runs out. The queue. There we go. And now we'll start slowly building up our military. Our research is done. So we're going to cut research all the way. We're going to go at 3.9%. Hit that. That should be good for us. We're going to get social spending up a little bit higher so we keep growing in population. Actually, no, we should increase research a little bit. And we should spend our research on, what was this? War tactics. Strengthening capabilities of your troops by 20%. Inspires your population support, reducing the training time, lowering the production cost by 10%. I'm going to do effectiveness. So let's bring up war tactics all the way. In fact, let's bring up war economy too. Let's just do both. Okay, once this is done, we'll be ready to go. We'll have over 400 million. We'll have 52 with G in the bank, and we're going to start picking off small people who have better economies than us, which is a lot. We need to grow faster than everybody else, so let's copy Brazil's economy. Their liquidity's at 0. Well, I'm not going to do that. I'll bring it down a little bit. Bring down military spending a little bit. 3.79 is about as good as I can offer. All right. So now we have our death stack of 495 million. Let's go fight Indonesia. Now they have 48 million, but they are the 3rd best GDP. So a good one for us to get. Just check their alliances. We're going to buy off China. We're going to buy off Ecuador. I think we're friends with everybody else. China has declared war on us. Let's peace out with them. 61K. Nice. Where's your military, brother? Hasn't been brought over, but it's only 20 million, so we can go ahead and split. Oh, there it is. Let's bring this down. There we go. Is that done? No, they still have a lot more. Reservists, they don't have anything, so we can split once more. In fact, twice more. And we just roll through Indonesia, climbing up the leaderboards pretty quickly because they had 20% on their own. So this should put us back in contention with, yeah, about 20. Brazil's really strong, but I don't know if I want to be first place yet. I think we pick off smaller countries first. So Canada, South Korea would probably be the best at 7% because they're nice and consolidated. Malaysia's declared war on us. Shouldn't be a problem. In fact, I like the idea of fighting you. So let's peace out with China, the Philippines, Botswana, Czech, not Indonesia, Poland, Romania. Let's go down this list. And if South Korea wants to join the fight, that's on them. And as soon as we finish up Indonesia, which is done, we're going to turn around and fight Malaysia. Okay, let's start doing some math. We attack Brazil. That puts us at 57. I think we take out smaller countries. Brazil will be tough, though. How much troops does Brazil have? I know we just signed a peace treaty with them. Not a lot. How long is our peace treaty with Brazil? 900 days. Let's go fight Brazil. By the time we get over there, our peace treaty will be basically done. Okay. Let us fight Brazil. I forgot about our peace treaty. Oh, that's bad. Buy some friends back. Buy some peace treaties. Don't get Brazil. We're at the bottom. Okay, so now we're just fighting Brazil. Has their army come out yet? It has. So it is dead. So let's just tell everyone to split and go. Let's take this quickly. Okay, finishing off Brazil. We now have 66%. So we need to play this smart. Chunk away at people to get 10% or close to that. We're at war with a lot of people. So I think South Korea and the Philippines would both be good ones. Let's gather everyone, go home, restock our military a little bit, wait for these units to get done, and then target the Philippines and then probably South Korea. Is anyone an autocracy? Germany's a communist. South Korea is an autocracy, so we should attack South Korea next. In fact, let's just gather everyone. Let's go do that now. All right, South Korea. Oh, another peace treaty broken. You really need to be checking on those. And what does Japan have? 2. Vietnam for 4.7 in the Philippines. 80 million. Nothing. Let's go fight the Philippines. Yeah, I don't really care about prestige as long as people have a peace treaty with me. Okay, that is the Philippines done. If we fought down China, we could probably tank them down quickly and get to the last percentages that we need. We need 40%, and we could probably get it in one go fighting China, who is an autocracy, which means we get the liberator bonuses. They have 120, they have 195k military, no reservists. Let's just fight them. We'll knock down their military, we'll splinter, we'll hopefully get the win here. This looks like a big chunk of their military. It was about half? No, they still have a lot more. They got nuked so much. Yeah, that's why the percentage isn't really going up in this portion, is because all of this got nuked. If we take the screen off, you can see all this was like nuked land, so it's not very valuable. People are starting to drop nuclear bombs on us, so let's see if we can go down the peace treaty line. By anyone that's not a G. If as long as we can keep these people at bay and have them let us take over China, we can win the game. China, how big's your military now? It is officially gone. Okay, well, let's splinter into some groups. Let's try and get this done fast. We're going to split into groups of 20 million. And we're going to try and get this done before anyone declares war on us. So we're just going to cheese the system a little bit. Anyone declares war on us, we'll just buy them off. And here we go. We're already at 90. The slow play of the economy cannot be stopped. And there we go. Australia dominates the world very quickly. Man, going down research, then just getting all the economies while the world just kind of putts around is the way to go, apparently. But that is Australia. So as we do start to wrap things up, just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you made this fun of the video. If you have made this fun of the video, hey, give it a thumbs up. Really helps out a lot. If you're new around here, subscribe for more. I put up videos every day. And if you have a nation recommendation that you would like me to play as next, put in the comments down below. We'll play as the most upvoted nation. But for now, boys, that is it. I will see you later. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Adios.